The past couple of months, I've had more days than normal when I catch myself being cranky or in a bad mood. And I notice it most when I say something that's too sharp or critical or sarcastic. The first reading today talked about one's speech disclosing the bent of one's mind. When the words out of my mouth are too quick or harsh, that's my warning sign to be careful the rest of that day. That's my cue to take some extra time to pray and to regroup. Jesus knows us well. He knows how we notice those things that are wrong with other people much more quickly than we admit our own need to change. Can a blind person lead a blind person? He asks. Yet so often that is what we try to do. Jesus invites us to look at the fruit. What is the result, the fruit of what we say and do? Do our words and actions bring other people closer to Christ? Or do they scare them away because the way we live is not consistent with what we say we believe? Jesus asks us to look at the fruit of our actions in order to know whether we're on the right track. Do our words and actions lead others closer to God, or do they repel people? The lack of healthy discussion and even conflict, though, are not what Jesus is talking about. Because if we simply agree with whatever is going on, that's not going to bear any fruit. The presence of good fruit is something visible, not just the absence of bad fruit. And that's where it gets hard, when we're trying to help people to make changes and grow in their faith. And that may be precisely the moment to which Jesus is speaking. We can get pretty frustrated when other people don't do or believe what we think is right. Jesus invites us in those moments to stop and look at ourselves. What do I need to change? Where do I need to be more loving, less judgmental, more prayerful, less temperamental? Lent begins this week. If you're like me, February is a tough time of year, and Lent usually comes at a good time, when I realize I need to change and come back closer to the Lord, to pray more, to allow God to change some of my ways. Let's take these next few days to prepare to enter into this holy season. Let's be honest about the good and the bad fruit that we bear, as well as those situations in which there is no fruit at all. Let's know our own need to change, to repent, to return to the Lord. Then God is going to be much more able to work with us. As we allow the Lord to change us, it just might bear fruit in someone else who's watching. This Lent, let's let God in and allow Him to change us.